Canada's nuanced response to Israel's ongoing war reflects a cautious yet critical attitude indicative of a broader Western ambivalence towards Netanyahu's war. And while Canada has historically stood by Israel, the past year has seen a growing wariness marked by halting new military export permits and abstaining from certain UN votes. Ottawa's decision to review arms exports and its caution regarding Israeli military actions suggests discomfort with the high civilian toll and Israel's ambiguous strategy for victory in Gaza. This hesitation signals a shift from unconditional support to conditional humanitarian-based approval. Israel's ambassador to Canada, Ido Moed, highlights a sense of disappointment, which I'm sure is felt across Israel, particularly over Canada's partial backing of resolutions critical of Israel. For Israelis, this signals a possible erosion of long-standing alliances amplified by Canada's restoration of funding to UNRWA, a critical lifeline in Gaza, yet contentious from Israel's perspective because they say that some members of UNRWA were involved in the plotting and the execution of the October the 7th terrorist atrocity. Moed's remarks on Canadian policy reveal Israel's increasing feeling of isolation, especially as other Western countries echo Canada's concerns over proportionality and humanitarian law compliance. The Israeli ambassador highlights the importance of rescuing the hostages, quote, at any cost. But the problem from the Western point of view, and certainly the problem from Canada's point of view, is the war doesn't seem to be primarily to rescue the hostages, and there isn't evidence of many of the hostages being rescued. In the background of these diplomatic tensions is the emotional gravity of the October the 7th attacks, and Moed emphasized the national trauma and the desire for a robust response. Yet Israel's actions have left even close allies like Canada questioning the long-term strategy and the humanitarian costs. And I think where Canada treads first, many other countries are going to tread, and Israel will feel increasingly isolated in the days, the months, years ahead.